kicker is Cal Joseph for Wake. And a touchback to begin this one, so Delaware's offense will come out on the field. Nick Minicucci. So Minicucci, that fast-paced offense that you discussed, Rod, there he is on a sprint to the right. Quick toss to the outside and out of bounds near the 30-yard line. 2nd and 4 for the Blue Hens. High snap, but he gets it to the tailback, pushing forward, has enough for the first down. It's Byron Ellison Jr. 2nd and 10. Excuse me. Here we go. On the ground, it's Ellison. The 16-yard line is where they begin. And Claiborne breaks free into the open field, picks up the first down as he's down to the 29. KT Say eventually brought him down.
Claiborne, he's the workhorse for this offense right now. And there you go, first play.
Claiborne again, right up the gut. Gets to the 33-yard line. 2nd and 6 for Ashford. Hernandez in motion, play action, pressure in his face, rolling out. He gets it to Hernandez near the sideline. He turns upfield and taken down past the 35 to the 37-yard line. Look out with his legs. But they hand it off this time. They're trying to get Claiborne going here. He has enough for the first down as he gets to the 40-yard line.
That's just the impact that he has, and they're already making sure that he gets the ball a lot this game.
Yeah, and he's getting another carry here. And Clark gets the carry. Big hole on the left side. He'll pick up the first down as he dives forward into Blue Hen territory to the 45-yard line.
I mean, to an offense, and today, the Wake Forest, they specialize in running the football.
We saw Chris Barnes earlier. He had been hurt and injured. Now Micah Mays gets this one on the tunnel screen near the sideline, gets close to the marker.
Are they in man or zone?
And Delaware's the worst 4th down defense in the country this year. They toss it, a quick stab there. Out of the backfield by Claiborne, tiptoeing down the sidelines, trying to maintain his balance. He does finally go out of bounds inside the 20. A 13-yard gain for the Deacs and Claiborne. A missed tackle there by Myson Pollard.
Good job by Ashford by identifying what the defense was in.
Had a nice run on his first carry. Hernandez in motion. Clark on the inside run. He busts the tackle, heads towards the outside and out of bounds inside the 15, down to the 13-yard line. A 12-yard gain and a first down. Ashford to Clark. Clark up the middle, gets inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. 7 rushes, 7 passes. Play action. Ashford on the roll, dumps it off to Racanelli. And he's inside the 5, down to the 1-yard line. They hand it off. Claiborne burrows his way forward. Touchdown, Wake Forest. They strike first. Demond Claiborne, 5 carries, 24 yards and the touchdown.
Just a really good drive by this offense. Everything was driven by the run game and put on the shoulders of the offensive.
2 tight end set for Delaware. Ellison Jr., not much there. No gain on the play.
Wow, and just really cool to kind of be standing here and not be playing. And it's senior night, so obviously very special for a lot of people here, a lot of families.
Thank you, and thank you to Sam. A quick toss there and a body slam there. Chris Barnes got driven to the ground by Kayshawn Cox Jr. And they converted on their last 4th down. Ashford sneaks through and taken down in Blue Hen territory at the 44-yard line. KT Say.
A runner and quarterback like Ashford.
They get it to Claiborne in space and almost breaks that last tackle there. KT Say again. Play action on the roll. Ashford gets it to Hernandez. Hernandez has enough for the first down as he gets inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
Those throws on the outside part of the field.
A 10-yard gain there to Hernandez. Ashford steps up. Now he's going to run for it. Gets through the hole and dives towards the marker. He'll be about a yard shy of the marker, Gavin Mole.
Instead of 3 to control this run game a little bit.
And Clark still taking advantage of it as he picks up the first down. Clark again on the right side, burst through for a touchdown. An 8-yard score for Clark. The Demon Deacons up 13.
Nice job by Wake Forest at switching up the tempo. They're not known for, getting up on the ball and going fast, but they found something, not allowing the...
They're going for it. The 2-point conversion. Sawyer Racanelli in a wildcat play trots into the end zone. So 15-0. That was a go for Dos brought to you by Dos Equis. Inakuchi back to the air, complete to Wilson. Picks up 5. Ladarius Webb Jr. all over him though. 3rd and 3. Inakuchi. They bring a late blitz. The toss on the slant delivers on time and gets the first down to Jake Thaw. Ellison dragging the pile. Jake Thaw in motion. They give it to Ellison. Good patient running. Spins out of trouble. Dives forward. Has enough for the first down. 3rd and long here. Wake brings the pressure. They holds up over there. Toss to the sideline is complete to Sean Wilson. They pick up the first down, and he lofted it up there, and Wilson came down with it.
Yeah, Minakuchi on that play. Just good ball placement. Minakuchi and his receivers seeing the game the same, and they trust each other.
Blitz coming again. Minakuchi finds Ellison wide open out of the backfield. Ellison makes a man miss. Staying on his feet, headed towards the end zone. Touchdown! And just like that, Delaware is back in this one. A 43-yard scamper by Ellison Jr. Byron Ellison Jr. made Nick Anderson miss and got his way to the end zone.
The pressure of Wake Forest hurts them on this play. Minakuchi finds Ellison wide open in the flats. Somebody Delaware, I am aware of him running.
3rd and 9. They pick up the blitz. Ashford, there he is running route, just like you said, a huge hole down the left side, making a man miss, still going down the sideline, and out of bounds just shy of the 30-yard line. A monster game by Robby Ashford of 43 yards. That's got to be disheartening for the Blue Hens.
He's lethal in these positions. When he drops back, he assesses. He doesn't see what he likes, but guess what? There's a need to keep him contained in the pocket.
Wake Forest 3 of 5 on 3rd downs. Low snap, does get it out to Claiborne in space, tries to turn the corner, but out of bounds. 2 of 2 from 40 to 49 this season. From the right hash. Boots this one and knocks it through. A 44-yard attempt is good. Wake Forest answers. So Delaware on 3rd downs. The first 2 drives 0 of 2. Last drive 3 of 3. We'll see what they do here. A quick toss to Duplessis. Nowhere to go. Wake Forest snuffed that thing out right away. Minakuchi with time. Now pressure coming. And taken down. Minakuchi held on too long. Newark Gatkuth came down and took down Minakuchi.
Gatkuth just speed off the edge and just a good motor.
Both available on the all-new ESPN app. Chris Barnes gets the ball here. He's got room to run down the sideline. One man to beat. Does he have the angle? He does, and pushes it out of bounds. Kayshawn Cox Jr. saves the touchdown.
Wow. Chris Barnes, an impact player.
Set here for Wake Forest. They toss it to Claiborne. He tries to squeeze through the tacklers there, gets inside the 5 to the 4. KT Say with the tackle. It'll be 3rd and goal. Oh, so that 78-yard play is a rush for Barnes. Ty Clark, speaking of rush, is in there. Ashford avoids one tackler, goes to the outside, gets into the end zone for a touchdown. And the Deacs.
And more importantly, their identity is coming to life. They're a rushing team, and they're doing it through the ground. And that drive was done by Chris Barnes, and then to cap it off by Ashford. Again, a well-executed play.
Ready to kick it off. And he boots this one. It bounces at the 10. Raymond picks it up, bobbles it, fumbles it. It's on the ground. There's a fight for it.
And again, this Wake Forest special teams unit coming up big. They talk about how one play can just...
So it's 2nd and 15 from the 25. Ashford throws it backwards again. Barnes can't handle it, but pounces on it as he dropped it. Technically, that would have been...
Hand the ball off or throw a screen outside of Chris Barnes.
Field goal is a win. There it is to Barnes on the screen, and they wrap him up pretty quickly there. Myson Pollard from 44 yards. He's 15 of 19 on the season. This one is good. Wake Forest capitalizes on the special teams turnover by Delaware. Adds 3 more.
No need to panic right now.
Delaware's TD drive earlier was 75 yards. The other 3 have only amassed 24 yards. They toss it this time right at the line of scrimmage to Ellison. 2nd and 10 here for Minicucci and company. Play fake. Minicucci checks it down. Nowhere to go. They lost yardage on the play. Donovan Lewis. Minicucci pressure coming from everywhere, and they take him down.
First person to touch him, the last guy to end up out the pile, the first guy out the pile, he puts that hand up to make sure that we get the correct.
Trips to the top. Now Clark flexes out to the bottom of your screen at receiver. Low snap. Ashford takes it, throws it, and it's intercepted right in the belly of KT Say. And Say taken down near the 45-yard line at the 46. Ashford, a lot of time, kind of patted the ball, threw it, and threw a pick.
He gave
4 wide receivers set here. Minicucci with time. Sidearms one. It's complete to Viron Ellison Jr. Langston Hardy made the tackle. Minicucci going fast here. Steps up in the pocket, sidearms another one, finds his receiving target, LeBoy, and he picks up a first down as he gets inside the 25 to the 24-yard line. Minicucci, this is more their pace. Ellison taken down at the 20. Darius Webb Jr. and Dylan Hazen. Minicucci throws it there to Wilson, and Wilson, the football is loose. It's on the ground. There's a scramble for it.
And Delaware gives it right back. And Wilson, he turns right back into the teeth of the defense, and it just comes out of his hands.
And I don't like anybody knocked it out.
Yeah, and maybe he didn't fully control it or have possession to begin with.
They are not reviewing possession. Wake Forest is coming out with their offense. They've got 3 receivers to the top of your screen. Ashford trying to redeem himself. He takes a deep shot, has a man, it's Hernandez, puts it on the money. Touchdown. 79 yards. He beat Khalil Ali, but a great pass. Hernandez, he can scoot, man, and you see it there. And for Ashford, that's his 5th TD pass of the season. He was tied for 2nd fewest in the nation among qualified quarterbacks, but throws a strike to Hernandez to extend the lead to 35-7. Blue Hens, Damon Claiborne back there to return it on senior day. He's electric back there if he brings it back. He's had tons of success, but that time tripped up.
They haven't played the cleanest. They need to play with each other and for each other, George.
All right, Victoria, thank you so much. Ashford to Barnes in space. And Barnes picks up the first down.
Takes their turns and picks one another up when needed. You know, there were times where the offense didn't do what they needed to do. Defense comes back with a turnover.
And Ty Clark with the big run there picks up another first down as he nears midfield. Claiborne back in the backfield on the right hip of Ashford. Barnes in motion. On the roll. They throw it to Hernandez. They did have Barnes wide open down the sideline, and they decided to go underneath to Hernandez. Ashford slings one. Burkhalter, and pushed out of bounds after a first down. As he gets near the 30-yard line, inside the 30, down to the 26.
Yeah, Burkhalter, they're in man
pistol formation. Claiborne in the backfield. They give it to Claiborne, and he gets wrapped up pretty quickly by Noah Matthews. No gain on the play.
And there it is, George. Work to play fourth down, or they pass it.
Lodge in motion. Ashford being chased and runs forward. A flag on the field, though. He gets near the marker, shy by about a yard, but there's a marker. It'll be 3rd and 3 here. Ashford takes the hit, throws it up in the air. Burkhalter comes up with it for a touchdown. A 19-yard score for the Deacs.
Man-to-man coverage on the outside. There you see him just be able to stack and stay even with the defender.
Blue Hens with the ball now. Minicucci and company. They toss it to the perimeter to Duplessis, and he stopped after a gain of 4. 9-year NFL vet Dad was with the Ravens. A run here by Ellison Jr. He picks up the first down. Gets down to the 38-yard line. Minicucci with time, wide open over the middle to Thaw, and Thaw to the 44, but short of the marker. Do you go for it? Converted on 14 of 27 attempts. Minicucci being chased off his back foot, throws a dangerous pass. It's complete to Duplessis. Minicucci getting it out quickly to Thaw. Langston Hardy with the tackle. Gain of 3 on the play, and 3rd down and manageable now. 3rd and 4. They hand it off. It'll be close to the marker, Spiller, and they'll give it to him. He gains 5 yards on that one.
Yeah, good tough running by Spiller.
And Minicucci. They hand it off again to Spiller. This time wrapped up immediately. Loavician. He read that thing perfectly. 4-yard loss.
We've said his name a couple times today.
The highest ranked ACC team by the CFP. They lead 20-3 against Virginia Tech at the moment. And Claiborne gets the carry there. Not much. Ashford on the fake, on the roll. Hits Hernandez in stride. Hernandez on his horse. Can he get there? He will. Touchdown. 93 yards.
He's doing it in an explosive manner. I mean, a punt return versus Virginia. Number of opportunities last week just like these. Johnny on the spot picks up a fumble.
I would have signed up for that, but he was more frustrated by what went down last week against Sam Houston State and going for it on a Wildcat play. Did they get there? It's going to be close.
It's going to be real close. He may have just
drops back, throws to the sideline. It's complete, and a lot of black jerseys there trying to rip the ball out. Number 2 coming into this game in passing yardage in the FBS. The handoff up the middle, they get the first down as they get down to the 46-yard line. Talked about coming here from Washington State as Streeter throws that one, and a big hit there. Scott Moore, the freshman tight end, catches it, but Trayvon West with the stick. 2nd down upcoming. There's multiple ways to win, and he's done a nice job here in year 1. Run there by Spiller, close to the marker. He picks up the first down, but in motion is Spiller. They give it to him on the jet sweep, changes direction, goes straight forward, Picks up a nice chunk of change, but not enough for the first down. Miles Turpin with the hit. Two receivers split to each side. Streeter drops back with time. Now rolling. Pressure in his face. Throws it up for grabs. Ball batted around. Incomplete. We'll discuss him a little further here momentarily. Purdy hands it off to Clements. Jamario Clements gets in the game. And Deshaun Purdy,
you know, and controlled and operated the offense the way that they designed it. And so salute to him.
No doubt. Purdy hits his man in stride. Karate Brenson.
You know, making sure his mechanics, he grows in those areas. But outside of that, man, he's a polished quarterback.
Jamario Clements, transfer from Duquesne with the carry there again. Into the locker room. He was hurt before we went to break. And Clements picks up the first down. Good snap, good hold. The kick is up and through. Wake Forest Tech's on 3 more. Georgia Tech and Pitt today. A big contest as Virginia is on a bye. Next week they'll face their rival in Virginia Tech, who's losing to Miami. Raymond gets UVA beat Virginia Tech. Streeter drops back, lets it rip. Short completion to Donovan Lewis, but Streeter flips it, and his receiver falls down. The turf monster gets him. The Devon Pattersons, the Nick Andersons, etc., they've done a fantastic job of holding each other accountable and performing on the field as well. Porter finds a hole and take it down after he picks up the first down. Most success he's had anywhere, and he's transferred to multiple places in his career as Ashford, you know, played at Oregon and Auburn and South Carolina. Porter in the backfield with Streeter. They give it to Porter, and Porter taken down from behind. An excellent play defensively by Devin Cook. On the roll, Streeter. It's complete. No. Oh, yes, they'll say he held on. Forced your way into greatness, basically telling the team the way they've played defense, you got to keep this standard up. They toss it out of the backfield to Porter, makes one man miss and out of bounds. First down for Delaware. Keeping up the standard that they've set every game and keeping that thing moving forward. And every week, pretty much, except for that Florida State game, their defense has come to play.
Yeah, just a prideful bunch.
We're approaching the 2-minute timeout. A throw and caught by Patterson for a touchdown. 25-yard score, and Delaware gets something positive here in the fourth quarter.
Good timing throw by Streeter. Just a simple zone coverage by Wake Forest.
As we're getting a lot of carries from a lot of different players and a lot of different players out there in general. Andrade with the carry. And he picks up positive yardage. Purdy keeps. And that one is picked off. What a stab there by the defensive player on that one. Nasir Eatman, the freshman from Waldorf, Maryland.
That's a Prince George's County product right there. I'm from around those parts, George. And
Peterson drops back, now rolling to his left, throws on the run, complete to Raymond, and he's out of bounds near the 5, but picks up the first down. Streeter drops back. This might be it. Streeter's going to run for it and taken down. A big hit on Streeter by Whitman Whaley, who recovered a fumble earlier. And that'll do it.